What an absolute beauty.
Not bad, is it?
Unbelievable. Tornado?
It is F3.
F3. Look at it. My God.
Royal Air Force finest air defence fighter.
The best of the best.
Best of the best, yeah.
In cooking terms, it's 3 Michelin star.
Twice the speed of sound.
Just over 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
1,000 miles an hour?
Just about that, yeah.
You fancy trying it? If you want to come out for a ride, we'll try and show you that too.
I would fucking love to get in that thing. Yeah. I'm the luckiest chef in the world.
You are.
I'm not even in there yet, and I've already wet my pants.
The pilots can experience up to 7 times the force of gravity in the F3, so it's vital I wear the right kit.
Oh, God, it's beautiful. Unbelievable. Oh my God. That's amazing. Holy shit, how close are they? Fucking hell, that was a quick one.
I'm travelling at 840 miles an hour. That's 14 miles a minute.
Fuck me. Are we upside down? We are upside down. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh my God. Fuck me.
That was a ride of a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Brilliant fun as well, it's good fun.
That
Sport
was
of
fast.
Kings.
I tell you what,
Sport of Kings.
I can't eat a fucking thing, you know that. I've lost my appetite.
I'm starving.
Oh, you're starving.
I am starving, and you said you're going to cook for me, so...
Fucking hell.
This is Oklahoma, one of the many places in America where catfish is high on the menu. It has a similar taste to cod or halibut, and the rivers, lakes and swamps of the American South are crawling with this delicious fish.
This little beauty here is cod and chips to the locals. It's the most amazing fillets of catfish. They've been coated in cornmeal, lightly fried, and they taste absolutely fucking delicious.
You can only buy farmed catfish in Oklahoma. If you want to experience the taste of it wild, you need to catch them yourself.
Oh, Mr. Ramsay.
How are you, sir?
I'm going to be taught to noodle for mine by local champion Lee McFarlane.
I'm excited to be here. Noodling, tell me what it's...
But it's the act of getting in the water and catching giant catfish with your bare hands.
And what's the chances of being bitten?
It'll be like a pit bull.
Ready?
When he grabs hold of you, he'll bite you and make you say words you haven't said in a long time.
You fucker.
You can't noodle on your own, so we're taking the family with us. It'll be like fishing with the Waltons, but hopefully their expertise will ensure we grab a decent catch. This is Lee's prized patch, Carl Blackwell Lake, a stretch of water 6 miles long and 4 miles wide. The clay turns the water a murky orange colour, which makes what I'm about to do 10 times harder.
Now, usually I'd cast the line out and wait all day for a bite, hoping to land a big fucking catfish. But here on this lake, they noodle. So basically, all you need is a big pair of hands and a big pair of bollocks.
This lake is teeming with catfish, and Lee knows it like the back of his hand. We're heading to his best noodling spots with cousin Mark and his son-in-law Josh.
So how do we see them?
You won't see him.
So it'll be like feeling in the dark.
Blind.
Yeah, and the minute it snaps first time, bang.
Grab hold of it.
Grab hold of it.
Catfish hide in cracks and holes below the surface. The Native Americans thought grabbing them by hand was the best way to find food, and people have been noodling here ever since. First, we need to find the holes on the bed of the lake using our feet.
It's quite a big hole, that, isn't it?
A little scared.
It's quite eerie. I can't see fuck all.
You ain't gonna see.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm using my feet and my hands, and I'm like fishing blind.
You're hunting.
Surrounded by bushland, the lake is full of black snakes and snapping turtles. I'm wearing gloves to prevent my fingers being bitten off whilst I go under and dig deep.
Nothing else down there.
Nothing else is in there. We've done checked.
By going underwater, I could reach as far into the holes as possible.
Fuck. Long ways back there, isn't it? Feel how big that hole gets?
Yeah, it's big. It's big all the way through.
We also check holes in the riverbanks, which are easier to get to, but just as dangerous.
It just feels so strange sticking your hand in a fucking hole waiting for fish to bite you so you can grab it by the gills and pull the fucker out.
Oh, he's coming to you, Mark. He's right, Mark.
Lee has found our first catfish and is attaching a rope through its mouth underwater to help stop it escaping.
Pull him out and let's see what you got.
Fucking nose kicking like that.
He then leaves me to do the hard bit, pulling the fish out of his hole.
Shit. I see it. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Fucking nose. Fuck. Bloody hell.
But success is brief. 1 minute is in my hands and the next it slips off the rope and gets away.
Come on, rookie.
Sorry, guys.
That's part of the game.
Another hour, another location on the lake. And in less than 20 minutes, Lee has found another one.
Feel that hole under there?
This time, it wasn't going anywhere.
You'll have to go under.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
He's there.
You got him?
Yep. Oh, shit. No, he's just bit me.
He bit you? Slide him here.
Shit. Ooh, there you go. That's a nice... Shit. That's a good one.
We are going to eat fish.
The bigger the catfish, the tastier the flesh. And these boys will tell you this is by far the best way to bag a decent catch.
Oh, fuck me, he's a big one. Look at that beauty. Lovely.
And our catch was proof I was fishing with some of the best noodlers in the business.
Bring him up.
Shit. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, there's some weight in there. Fuck. Good job.
We'll cut their tails and let them bleed.
Really?
Yeah, because if you don't, you'll have a lot of blood in that meat.
Yeah, that's like we do to a pig. Mm-hmm. Huh? That's amazing. I never knew you had to drain them. And your father showed you this way?
My father taught me all this.
Fuck. I've come to Devon to go spearfishing for my favourite fish. Everyone thinks you've got to be on the Great Barrier Reef to go, but no, we're here in Plymouth. I feel like a bit of a fucking hunter because we're two experts and we're in search of the Rolls Royce of the sea bass. Spearfishing is a controversial sport. Some people think it's cruel, but in fact, it's one of the most sustainable methods of fishing, so I'm keen to give it a try. This is Eddystone Lighthouse, 10 miles off the Plymouth coast. I've been brought here by two of Britain's best spear fishermen, Dave Thomason and Dave O'Callaghan.
It works more or less like a crossbow.
Yeah.
You put the butt of the gun against your chest and just pull that back and hook it into the notch on the spear. Barbs on the end, stop the fish coming off.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Shoot. And out it comes.
This is the best place to shoot.
In the head.
In the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough chat, it's time to get tooled up and into the water.
Hopefully we're going to catch something. Visibility's not too bad. Fingers crossed. I feel like a fucking action man.
I've got to dive about 10 metres down, settle into the kelp and wait for the sea bass to swim past me. Spearfishing using an oxygen tank is frowned upon for giving the fisherman an unfair advantage over the fish. So we're doing it with a snorkel, which means holding your breath, and it's not as easy as Dave makes it look. This is supposed to be the perfect place to hunt for sea bass because they flock to the rocks to feed. But so far, all I can see is seaweed.
I missed one right in front of me. By the time I reloaded, the fish turned around and went like that, and then fucked off.
Sea bass are a challenge to catch, but they're bloody delicious, and I'm not quitting till I've got one. And finally, they all come at once, and I'm on a roll.
I've got 3 stunning sea bass. I've never caught a fish from a spear, and not bad. First time out. Amazing experience. Bloody hard work, Oh, fuck, can I get out?
Some people are squeamish about pigeon as a food because we make the mistake of thinking these dirty little buggers are the ones you eat. But out of town, there's a different species and a different pest. Wood pigeon are rich, gamey and delicious, but it's because they gorge themselves on millions of pounds worth of crops a year. So to help farmers, we should be eating as many as possible. I'm in Essex to learn how to shoot these birds properly with the help of pigeon big gun Gary Green.
Where'd you shoot it? Are we looking for the head?
Good head kill, you don't want to spoil the meat.
No.
A nice clean kill, the lead passes through the bird.
Nothing worse than eating a pigeon breast. And you got these little small ball bearings.
No, that's right. And it is crop protection is what we're doing.
I'm doing it for food. Yeah.
Right.
I'm starving. Yeah.
Pigeon are one of the tastiest birds to eat, but one of the trickiest to shoot. So I've opted for something as fast, agile and unpredictable as they are to practice with.
Now bring it a little bit fucking closer.
These remote control planes will mimic the pigeon's movement, and if they don't explode, I'm a shit shot.
Fucking pigeons are half that size. Fuck.
Track the bird, move off and fire. Well done. Direct hit, that one.
With my shooting skills improved, I put the fact that these planes were much bigger than the size of a wood pigeon to the back of my mind.
She's well and truly done, right? Now for the pigeons, yeah? Excellent, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bloody hell, thank you. That was good practice.
We're heading to a rape field that should be in full yellow blossom, but it's been eaten away, and if it isn't protected soon, it will be gone completely. Gary's laid out decoys to convince passing birds it's safe to land.
And that's going to attract them over?
Yeah, sure.
You sure you didn't get them from fucking Coronation Street? Look at them, huh? Stuck on the wall.
And it's crucial they don't see us first.
Are you fucking real? Seriously? Seriously, all jokes apart, I mean, do we need this fucking thing?
You will do.
We're talking about a pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But if we want them at 25 yards, this is what we've got to do.
Seriously? And I'm going to say...
That's it.
Are you taking the piss out of me or what? Seriously, no?
This is it.
This is it?
I've got mine here.
Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll get arrested.
Oh, yeah.
So-
That's it, we're ready to shoot.
All we had to do was wait.
Fuck.
You're not expected to do well straight off. It takes a while.
I am. Fucking hell. Do you see it? Actually came up to me and stuck the finger up, shut on my head, and then fucked off.
The pigeons were lightning fast, and the excitement was getting the better of me.
Damn, shit. Fucking hell.
But there were plenty of birds,
Look at that lot for you.
and I had plenty of cartridges.
How about this one? Safety off, shoot. And again. Yes! Lovely shot. Well done. Well done, that
Finally,
man.
Jesus Christ.
On your third shot. Well done.
Brock the dog is used to find the birds quickly and prevent further damage to the crop.
Yeah, that's your bird, sir. Your very
Fantastic.
first Palumba Columbus.
About time, no?
Well done.
Fuck.
A top-notch shot can bag hundreds of pigeons a day like this, many of which are exported to the continent,
Been into it now, haven't you?
Yeah.
where pigeon is very popular.
Again. Well done.
With Gary's help, I shot 3 in around 3 hours, and they weren't going anywhere.
Well done.
Fuck.
Dog couldn't wait.
Jesus Christ. Well, a lot more difficult than you think, you know that?
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was going to be tough, but I didn't quite think it was going to be that fucking hard.
The Thames is the cleanest metropolitan river in the world. It's teeming with life above and below the waterline, including the much-maligned eel. So why is Dave Pearce the only commercial eel fisherman left?
Well, really, the market has dropped a lot. And when the market drops, the money drops.
Yeah. Why is it not a trendy thing to be doing on the Thames?
Because there's so little demand for eels in Britain, Dave sells his entire catch to Holland, where wild eels are considered a great delicacy.
Get them out. Right. How do you catch an eel?
We're going to show you, shall we?
Yeah. I can see them coming through there now, yeah.
And now you pull like Billy O.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never caught a wild eel, Dave, you know that?
Now. You've got 3 there by the looks of it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 eels in the first end. Nice size, that
Here's
one.
a big one, no?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Huh?
That's the size. You don't want them too big there. They're too big to eat if you get them too big, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's £1.50 coming on £2 maybe.
It's beautiful, look.
Yeah.
And that's nearly 20 years old, that day.
Could well be, yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
No worries, mate.
Good to see you, man.
See you too, mate.
It's crazy that we're ignoring our wild eels. They're part of our culinary heritage, and I want to make sure that they don't disappear from our tables.
I'm heading down the Dorset coast to go diving. One of my all-time favourite foods, scallops. No speed cameras here, is there? Fuck 'em.
I adore scallops, and I've served them on all my menus. But most of them are fished on a commercial scale, using dredging which can damage the seabed. The sustainable way to catch them is to go diving and pick them up by hand, which is what I'm going to do today.
Hand dive scallop especially is something that is considered a bit of a jewel in the crown. Phenomenal.
I'm off to meet Tom Whittle in Weymouth, who's been diving for scallops since he was 12.
Have you got any shoes?
Yeah, I've got some somewhere.
Did you never wear them? Right, temperature-wise, what's it going to be like down there?
14 degrees if we're lucky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Serious.
Jeez. And are they in abundance?
It depends sort of where you go, but normally what you do is basically get down there, and if there's tons, then you just work them.
Yeah.
And if there's none, then you just swim like fuck until you find them.
That's bad.
Good.
Ready to
Yeah,
go.
watch the dangly bits.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. We're heading out to the Black Hawk Wreck, where we'll start our dive. Marine life congregates on wrecks, and nearby there's an abundance of scallops.
How big are they?
Average size probably about that here.
Ready.
About that.
Because in London at the moment, we're getting them from the south coast and the west coast, but costing about £3.50, £4 each. Each.
I'm gonna have to start commercial scalloping.
The reason that hand dive scallops are so expensive is that they are incredibly hard to catch, and a diver will only pick up a fraction of the haul of a commercial fisherman. They're difficult to see, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be. I mean, especially if they've buried themselves into the sand. But it's all about getting your eye into it.
Yeah. Why is it like this? When you get to this stage, you're always bursting for a pee.
It's the way that it is. It's the rule of the game.
Unbelievable.
I feel like that fucking condom again. What is it, these things?
Visibility down here today is terrible, which makes spotting scallops that are nestled into the sand almost impossible.
Here comes the beach whale. Stand back.
Oh, Jesus. Elegant, isn't it? Well done.
Well done yourself.
Excellent. Good quality scallops.
Lovely.
Right, beach time.